Hi guys, David from Pine Survey over here. I got a question for you. What do you get if you take a company like Spartan Blades, who in cooperation with William Harsey brought out a special knife like the Harsey Difensa, which is well known by now and well liked among the knife community, pair it up with a traditional knife company that has a huge legacy like Ka-Bar knives. If you take a look at those two, let's say, legendary knives, and if you combine them, you get the Spartan Harsey Fighter. So you immediately recognize both worlds over here. On the one hand, the traditional clip point blade from Ka-Bar in combination with the Harsey grip that's by now so well known that you immediately identify it as a design from William Harsey. So Spartan Blades took those two things, redesigned the blade a little bit. As you can see, the clip point from the blade goes a little bit further to the back here. In if you see these two side by side, then the handle from the Difensa was put up there. It's a little bit differently shaped. If you put them side to side, you will see that the choil over here for the index finger is way more pronounced. On the other hand, you don't feel that much of a difference because the handle immediately sucks into your hand. So it's very comfortable in the hand. You have chimping over here, which is a little bit more rounded than the chimping on the Harsey Difensa, which is way more aggressive. Lanyard hole to the back. Overall length of the Spartan Harsey Fighter is 11.5 inches, which comes to roughly 29.5 centimeters. The blade itself is 6.125 inch, which is about 15.5 centimeters, so it is slightly shorter than the traditional 7-inch Ka-Bar blade. Other than that, the blade steel obviously is not as 35 or no, correction, as 45 VN like on the Difensa. It is Ka-Bar's 1095 chrome steel with a powder coat. A different approach is the handle material, which is injection molded, so more or less a polymer that was put in a mold and formed the way they needed it. Overall, the knife feels very well in the hand. The balance is shortly before the finger guard around the hex screw over there. I will try, and you will read about that in the review later, try if the micarta handles of the Difensa actually fit on the Spartan Harsey Fighter, which would be actually a very nice upgrade. So before I forget it, the Spartan Harsey Fighter comes in an injection molded sheath, which locks in the knife very tightly with you may be heard that with a active retention system, which some of you might know from pistol holsters. So basically you push the button over here to the back and you can release the knife. There is also a nylon strap, or better said, actually this is webbing, on the back, so that you have a secondary retention. This Velcro lash is actually quite long, so if you need or want to, you can also shorten that one. It is also, you can also put it on the place where you need it. This obviously is a very nice belt loop, also very flexible when it comes to the size of your belt or wherever you want to attach it. The sheet itself has several rivets, so you can attach either tack locks, Morley clips, and or just simple paracord or zip ties, however you want to attach the knife to your gear. What I also like with this particular sheet is that you not only have a drain hole down at the bottom, but also on the sides, so you have way more options or holes where water can pass through. The knife itself doesn't rattle in the sheet, so it sits very tightly, and again the deployment is very fast and secure. Here is a closer look at the handle itself, the injection molded one. As you can see, fit and finish is very nice and excellent, no doubt about that. Feels very good in the hand, easy maneuverable, very fast, so no issues with that, so you can play around with it. And yeah, that's about it. So, the biggest question of all, how does it perform? So let's find out. Beaver cutting, or beaver chewing into a hazelnut stick of roughly the size of a finger, so no issue. You can see the knife comes sharp out of the box, and yeah, I mean, what else is there to say? So obviously this is a fresh stick and the whole thing is very easy. Let's see if I can find something harder. So, as you can see, this is a piece of dried wood. That's actually from a pine. It's a little bit of some irony over here. Yeah. So also no issue. Yeah. My dog just claimed that one stick. So, as you can see, very sharp out of the box. Since it is 1095 Crowband steel, it's easy to sharpen in the field. The powder coating holds up very nicely as well, as you can see, at least now from this initial attempt. And yeah, that's about it. Right, so here you have the knives and all the sheets next to each other, so you get a better impression of the different options in carrying the knives, and also the differences in the knives itself. So as you guys can see, the Spartan Harsey Fighter is actually a very cool fusion of both knives here. It fits really nicely in the hand, and yeah, there's not much else to say. You can see the differences in size quite well, I would say. And yeah, so thank you for joining in, and click like, subscribe, you know the whole deal. Thank you guys, and bye.